All right, man, but here we go. Okay, and it says we're live, man. So, all right. What is up, y'all? Uh, we are. Oh, what is that? Okay, looks like we have to pay for that. Okay, screw that. But yeah, what is up, y'all? What's it called? Dropkick SoCal here, Mooski,
Oni.
and as you guys can see, this is our first live session. Long story short, some little bit of a illness. We won't disclose that, but yeah, best to just keep it safe, all that stuff. But yeah, first time we're doing a live stream here. We decided, like the software we were using, having to cut every time, blah blah blah. So this might just be better, and it'll help out for when we have guests in the future coming soon, though. Alrighty, how you feeling, man?
Um, Meh.
Yeah, same here. But as you guys can tell from the title, should we just get started with that?
No, hell no.
No? Okay. Well,
Fuck
we'll
no.
save that for later then. But yeah, so I guess we'll talk about some stuff then. First and foremost, Money in the Bank this week.
Yeah.
That's gonna be exciting. So yeah, man, we officially have the Money in the Bank matches set up. Let's see here. So we got the men's and everything. Just gonna look up to see who else is on there. Last night we saw what's his name? El Grande Americano freaking qualify.
Which is kind of stupid
Kind of is. Oh boy.
because he's gonna do a double event.
Pretty much. Well, actually, is it Chad Gable? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's obviously Chad Gable. It is very much Chad Gable. Indeed. But yeah, so he's doing a props to him for that, I mean, so is Stephanie Vaquer. She qualified last night. She's now officially on the main roster. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, alrighty. So let's see here. Speaking of that, I got the women's up right now. So as for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, we got Stephanie Vaquer, we got Mommy, we got Alexa Bliss, Roxanne, Julia, and Naomi.
Okay.
All right, man. Any thoughts on that?
Nope.
No? Anyone you want to see win?
Nope.
Like, not into any of them?
I'm sorry to say this, but usually the women's Money in the Bank matches are usually the lackluster ones.
Yeah, from time to time, yeah.
Because the spots aren't the same as the men's um Money in the Bank.
It can be harder at times to perform it. Let's see here. It can be harder at times to perform it. I've heard people talk about it. Essentially, the women tend to weigh a little less, so sometimes it's harder for them to actually like bust through a ladder or even a table and stuff. Still though, I mean,
It's not even the weight. It's just like the build up to certain spots. Like you could tell they're taking their time to get there, and in that taking their time, it slows super down. So you're like, it feels weird watching it.
Gotcha.
And with a guy, even though it might be their first time doing the same spot, but they do it a little bit more faster because they're already experienced with it. With the women's, they're still brand new to the whole them taking dangerous spots now. That's still new to them.
It depends, I
In
guess. Yeah,
comparison,
I guess already. But I did like that spot last year with Chelsea Green, where she just goes straight from the ladder down to those two tables. That was sick. That was indeed sick. Alrighty, but let's see here. For me, man, I'd have to say, what's her name? I'm going for Naomi.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like her heel character has been proving a lot. I like the new change, the change in style, change in music, attitude. I say give it a push because let's see here. We got basically you got three NXT call-ups right there. Julia Vaquer and Roxanne Perez. For
Uh-huh.
me, I feel like it's better suited for them to like win it more like in a match, an actual match where they could provide like great in-ring work. maybe a good story to build up to it. And yeah, the Money in the Bank just always works best with a heel, you know. It really does. And Naomi right now is the top heel out of all these women. So I'm saying Naomi.
But that's they just hope her contract is still active if she wins it.
Is it? Wait, is it close to expiring?
No, I'm saying because of what happened a lot recently
Right.
with a lot of
I
people
mean,
being let go.
yeah, but we'll get to that. But I mean, I don't think her. I haven't heard anything about her. What to call her contract coming to an end or
Yeah, but
anything.
when you hear about it, it's with the other two people that left too.
I guess.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know yet.
Yeah, who knows, man? Who knows? But we'll get to it eventually. All right. So, well, speaking about getting to it, look, I also got the men's ladder matchup here as well. So, as you guys know, we have Grande Americano. We also have Penta, Solo, LA Knight, Seth Rollins, and Andrade. All right, man. Any thoughts on that?
Either Andrade or Penta.
I'd love to as well.
I know it's going to Seth Rollins because that's the only one
Yeah,
that has an active storyline. But at
yeah,
the same time, I don't want him to win it.
yeah. I can totally get that because I mean, the Money in the Bank is meant to really like push a new star or something.
Well, not
Uh,
even push a new star, just to change up the storyline. That's what it really is. It's not even to push. It's not like the Royal Rumble, but it's more like to shift the storylines a bit. But the thing is
I feel
with the
like it
Seth
does push
Rollins
though.
one, it doesn't, because there's been a few that's already been they're known to be champions that won it, and or they're known for being in main event here and there that won it. With the Rumble, that's more for the push for the up and coming.
I guess Royal Rumble on top of the Money in the Bank, but I still think the Money in the Bank has helped some people push them towards the championship. I mean, for example, Seth Rollins, that amazing cash in at 31, Edge when he cashed in on Cena.
Yeah, but Edge
Art,
was already Edge by that time.
yeah, but he hadn't really he
But
hadn't won the big one yet.
he was already Edge.
Yeah, so he just needed
And
that extra push
Rollins wasn't Rollins yet though.
and helped them excel.
Yeah, but those are two different characters though.
So it helped them excel.
No, Edge was gonna get there regardless.
Yeah, but
Because
they decided to give it to him.
he was gonna get there regardless. But the reason I'm saying with Edge is different because he was the one who laid down the pathwork for everything. But the reason
That
I'm
he
also
did.
saying that the Money in the Bank doesn't really propel new talent is because there's in the whole history of it, there's always been like returns or repeats of winners
Those
or
are kind
whatever.
of lame.
Yeah, and then you think about it like RVD, he won the WWE championship, but he was already known.
Yeah, but still, like he
But
got
at
the
the
big
same
one in the
time,
company.
but there's what I'm saying is not all of them are like the people that really need that. You know, like they could have done it with the Royal Rumble, they could have done it with the King of the Ring, but it's just
Whatever.
yeah. But
Those are all
but
just.
the way I see Money in the Bank is more to shake up the storylines. It's not so much to like actually propel them.
It could be either one. Yeah, I think they both really fit in there. You know, sometimes at the same time. Like last year, it was really just Drew McIntyre, just to shake that up. Was it last year? Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, it was last year. The year before that, it really helped out Damian Priest. I thought it was kind of a lackluster run with the briefcase, but still, it helped him get the championship at WrestleMania.
and that's the thing too. Like it shifted the whole storyline,
Indeed,
and
and that
and
yeah,
that's
so that's when it.
and that's the whole point of it. It's not really to push anybody, just to mess with the storyline.
But with that one, with DP, it kind of worked both ways. It excelled them, and it gave us a new storyline, like feuding with Drew and everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That it shifts the storyline. I'm not saying it, whatever.
Indeed, indeed. Well, speaking of shifting storyline, call me crazy. Okay, what if we give it to El Grande Americano,
No,
but then fuck that.
no,
He ends up, it reverts back to being Chad Gable, because
no,
I don't know, man, that could be an interesting
no,
route. Plus, Chad Gable
no,
is,
no. Skip it. We're skipping this shit.
I'm just saying, Chad Gable deserves that push too.
Yeah, but they don't. You can't transfer the money in the bank. Así no más.
Well, there's a way to do it, man. He'd have to get unmasked.
If I remember, Vinnie Mac, back when, who was it? I can't remember who was the one trying to win the WWE or the World Championship. It might have been Kurt Angle, it might have been somebody else. When Eric Bischoff trying to strip, I think it was John Cena trying to strip John Cena of the championship. He tried to give it to Angle or whoever the hell. Vinnie Mac came out and said, like, no, the only way to transfer anything is you have to beat him in a match. It has to be a clean pinfall or submission. Other than that, you can't do any. You can't just give him the briefcase or the belt.
But that's the thing, is Chad Gable is, let's be honest.
And it doesn't matter. It's two different names. Technically, it's two different wrestlers. Technically, it's two different
Technically,
personas.
two different
You
wrestlers.
you can't just give them the like transfer the like the deed to yourself in a different name. You have to sell it. You have to lose it to somebody and then win it back.
Okay, so this is really, I'll just say it. It's really stupid. A cinematic match with fucking, with special effects featuring Grande Americano versus Chad Gable. Green screen, that shit, all this.
In the Triple H era, I don't think we're ever gonna get a cinematic match ever again.
We might not.
With the way things are going, I don't think we're ever getting those again.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, I do think the men's is going to be pretty predictable for sure. I mean, like, Rollins probably is just your choice there, I mean, you're going to build up his character to win the big title. Essentially, it's basically like evolution, You're going to build up Braun Strowman eventually to take down Seth Rollins and bada bing, bada boom,
Yeah, that's if they go that way.
They could. I mean, it seems like it might be Braun Strowman. It could be Bronson Reed, or they could add in another member.
Because with Evolution, the one that took down Triple H was Randy Orton.
But it was Batista who dethroned him.
Yeah, but the first one that started showing the cracks was Randy Orton.
Was Orton, but like it.
But the one that actually beat him was Batista.
Yeah. So
they actually have to add another character. They have to add another wrestler.
They probably do. Yeah. But I would still say that Braun Breaker is going to be the Batista in this situation. Whether it's Bronson Reed or a new member who starts to, be the Randy. We'll see.
That's if they go that path.
It could take a different path, or it could be the same yet a little bit different. I don't know, but it just seems like eventually the end result will be eventually to push Braun Breaker, from what it seems.
Yeah,
most likely. But yeah, and so just a quick little side note here. If you guys are watching or anything, like I don't know, feel free to like post a comment or something and whatnot. Technically, if you have a question, we could even do it this way. Post a comment, something. As a matter of fact, hold on, man. Let me see if I could. I'm gonna just share this on our page in case there are people who don't know. Let me see here. And granted, it is kind of a. I'll go ahead and post this. And boom. Alrighty. Granted, it is a Tuesday. We both have it off and stuff. So if you guys are stuck at work, sorry. This is the only time it could work for us. But let me see here. Just going to share this really quickly, just in case you guys want to join in. We may do this again the following week. We have the ending of our tournament, the best WrestleMania opening match, ending this week. Did you check out the tournament yet, man?
Nope.
Gotcha. So basically, it's come down, for those of you who haven't checked it out yet, it has come down to 2 matches. The classic, what's it called? The classic that has basically like held that title for years. Bret Hart versus Owen Hart, WrestleMania 10, against a new competitor, that triple threat from 41, man. Io, Rhea, and Bianca.
You
They're
said
going
what was
head
the
to head.
best? You said what's the best beginner?
Opening, yeah, best WrestleMania opening match. It's between those two.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, oh, and we also have third place. Right now, third place is between Daniel Bryan, Triple H, WrestleMania 30, and the WrestleMania 23 Money in the Bank ladder match.
Okay.
All good choices. Alrighty. But yeah, that'll be exciting, guys. We'll have a special guest for that, all that, and yeah. But yeah, so that's gonna be Money in the Bank. It's, well, I guess one more thing. The tag match, which I'm assuming is gonna main event. You know what it is?
Yeah, that was a whack ass build up for that.
Yeah, I mean, you could kind of see where it's going. So basically, Cena and Paul versus Rhodes and Uso. So the way I see it, you got both of your champions in the main event in a tag match. Some kind of crap is going to go down, and somebody's going to get cashed in on. Most likely, Seth Rollins goes in, disrupts everything, beats up Jay. Cena has a chance to stop it, but he's just going to leave because, you know, ruining wrestling, blah, 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 whatever. And yeah, Seth Rollins cashes in to become the new World Heavyweight Champion.
I don't think he's winning though.
You don't think he's winning the, what's it called, the Money in the Bank?
Nah.
Or the championship?
The Money in the Bank.
Gotcha.
But then
Well,
again, like, who knows though?
Who knows? But it just seems like the most likely choice for Seth Rollins to win it and cash it in that night. Possibility.
Yep.
Possibility. And well, yeah, besides that, there's those 3 matches.
And
There's,
the Lynch and Valkyria match.
yeah, I mean, I'm not really feeling that one, if I'm honest.
Nobody's feeling that one.
Yeah, nah. I mean, we get it. Becky's trying to push her friend, but it's like, whatever. You know, just whatever.
Like, you can only push so far.
Yeah. I mean, they're great wrestlers, but we're just, I don't know. They're not selling it to me.
I'm tired of this rematch. Like, I don't want to see
Yeah.
it anymore.
Oh God. Yeah. Oh well. I mean, that'll be. Let's see here. What do people say? That'll be like the bathroom break or something.
That's your piss match.
I guess so. Yeah. Alrighty, but yeah, I mean, like, there's gonna be that. Bleh. Whatever. But yeah. Besides that, though, prior to the Money in the Bank, we have Worlds Collide. So we have all the matches set up right now. So we know for sure it's gonna be that. So funny little thing. Yes, it was spoiled a couple weeks ago with the AAA Mega Championship with the with that little title.
Yeah. Well, what I think what it was more is like whoever was in charge of the images, they must have put up the wrong one.
Exactly.
Like you're a fucking idiot. Like, you just told everybody he was gonna win it.
Pretty much.
But if you see that match, because it's actually on YouTube, that full match is an actual good match.
Vikingo Del Rio?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't watch it entirely.
They uploaded it the same night.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go check it out. I just saw their Instagram clips. But
I saw it like 3 hours after that match, and it was already up.
Gotcha. Alrighty. But yeah, most likely they already knew the outcome, you know, so they had it saved on there, and they accidentally clicked the save version. All that, you know, the one with the championship.
Yeah.
It happens. But, I mean, we kind of knew that was going on. They don't want Del Rio back.
Well, it's not that they want them. If they want them or not, It's just that from what I heard is that Del Rio was already planning to go to Japan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not that they don't want him back. It's just that they already had him planned to go somewhere else.
Go to Japan. Alrighty. All right, there's more to look into there. All right. But yeah, regardless, I mean, Chad Gable, you remember his match with Penta and stuff. Like, Chad Gable could work any style for sure. So, him with Vikingo, I'm excited. I do hope that during that time I have a lunch break because, god damn it, it's free on YouTube, but I goddamn work. Alrighty. But let's see here. What else do we have? We also have that 6-man tag with Legado versus, I believe, Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr., Pagano, and Psycho Clown.
Is it one of the LWO injured?
I believe no. It's yeah. So the LWO, I believe are in there too. Let's see here. It's LWO. So like the tag match, it's gonna be them three with Dragon Lee.
No, but I'm saying, isn't one of them injured though?
Oh really? Oh, are they? I don't know about that, man. I've heard of that.
I saw it on. I saw a clip of it on Instagram. Like somebody uploaded a clip of saying like in the what was it? The main event? Or is it the I can't remember. The one they record right before Raw.
Main event? Yeah, I think you're right. Main event.
Well, one of them got injured.
For real?
Or was injured. Like I think it was I can't remember which of the ones it was.
It was either Del Toro or Wild.
I think it was Wild.
Shit, did he?
I think so.
Oof, I hadn't heard of that, man.
It was on Instagram, dude.
What?
It was on Instagram.
Well, which one?
I saw it last night.
I didn't see it. I was just watching Raw and stuff.
Yeah, I saw it last night.
I cannot see that. Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, well, if it's not that bad of an injury, maybe, people have worked through injuries before. If not, then
oh, okay, he wasn't injured. He was knocked out.
Oh.
And there's a potential injury.
Potential.
But it wasn't for the main event. It was for Speed.
Speed. Okay, Speed.
Yeah.
Gotcha, Speed. Okay. All right. Interesting. Well, let's see here. If I remember correctly, freaking let's see here. So who's in that one? So with the LWO, it's gonna be Laredo Kid, Mr. Iguana, fuck yes, and crap, I can't remember who the third guy is gonna be in that one. Let me look that up really quickly here. Blah blah blah. I know it's Laredo, Mr. Iguana, and do you remember, man?
Octagon Jr., Idol Star.
Octagon Jr., there we go. That's right. So yeah, that's interesting because Octagon Jr., didn't he sign with TNA?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so he signed with TNA, and he's still. I mean, everybody's got a partnership right now with each other. Well, except AEW. But yeah, damn. Alrighty. So yeah, that's gonna be good. They're doing a lot of tag matches too, keeping it that traditional kind of like lucha style,
6-man tag, yeah.
Yeah. So let's see here. We have that main event. We have the 2 6-man tags, and I remember we have a 4-woman tag match. Baker and Vice versus who are they? There we go. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with them, but yeah. So we got more luchadoras and all that stuff. Alrighty, sweet, and
then the Fatal 4-Way for the NXT.
That's North American Championship. 4-Way.
Yep.
Oh wait. No. I'm wrong. Laredo Kid is not in the 3-Way. He's in that match.
Yeah.
So who's the third guy with Iguana and Octagon Jr.? Shit.
I just said it. Idol Star.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
I swear, I did not hear you, man. I did not hear you.
yeah. It's not like little kid is in a whole different match.
Yeah, he is. Okay, my bad. It's because when I heard you, my bad. I heard you say what was his name, Octagon Junior, and then I got my bad. All right, so Aerostar, Octagon Junior. Who did I just say? Mr. Iguana. There we go. Alrighty, and yes, then the Fatal 4-Way. So looks like you got about 5 matches. Supposedly, Savio Vega is gonna appear at Worlds Collide as well.
Yeah, I heard about that.
All right, that's gonna be interesting. They got him. Let's see here. He's Puerto Rican, so let's see here. Yeah, already. I'm just wondering, man. Like,
you didn't have to say it like that, dude.
say like what?
You just made it sound like bad.
It's not bad. I'm just saying he
He's
is.
like he is Puerto Rican. Like, dude, you need to say that. A lot of people know that. A lot of people
whatever,
know that.
Man.
You have to say that.
They got Latinos from all over the world at Worlds Collide, man.
Yeah, but you don't have to. It's gonna be like the whole but Conan is Cuban. Like everybody knows that.
Whatever. Okay, but
everybody knows that now.
I was just trying to figure out. Oh, whatever. All right, but point is, yeah, he's gonna be there. That's gonna be awesome. Who else is there? I think that's all the matches, to be honest.
Yeah, that's all of them.
There might be some segments here and there. But yeah. Yeah. And let's see here. Honestly, I think I am more excited for Worlds Collide than I am for Money in the Bank, if I'm honest.
I mean, NXT PLEs are better than WWE, though.
They do tend to be really good in-ring work and everything.
They were better in the WrestleMania one. They were better in the one before that. Yeah, but the WrestleMania one sucked.
41? Yeah, 41 was terrible. Well, there was some good stuff, but just
this last one, it sucked.
Pretty much, yeah.
Compared to Stand and Deliver, it sucked.
Yeah, with some exceptions, but overall, it was kind of lame. Oh, well. But yeah, it's going to be interesting, guys, to see these two shows back to back.
And also, is it the 7th?
Yeah, this Saturday.
I think MLW is gonna have their War Chamber event.
Oh, they are? I saw you post about that. Yeah. Damn.
So I don't know the timing, but it's on YouTube.
Dang. Yeah, I'm trying to go head to head. Alrighty. Props to that. I saw Matt Riddle's on there, so interesting. Alrighty. But who else? I think that's it for this upcoming weekend. And then again, I love the fact that there's a little bit more eyes on Lucha nowadays as compared to like probably a few years ago. All that stuff, because
there's always been eyes on Lucha, dude. It just is not, but it wasn't on the mainstream companies, but there was a lot of eyes on Lucha.
Exactly,
but it was more on the indie scene. Now that they prove that they're capable, now they're actually seeing them on the WWE and AEW scene.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Because speaking of that, after this, 2 weeks from now, I believe around mid-June, we're gonna have the Grand Slam from Mexico in AEW.
Nah, chinga su madre.
I mean, we'll see.
No, chinga su madre.
I got no problem with AEW, man.
But I have a problem with CMLL also. Chinga su madre.
Okay. Alrighty, but that'll still be fun to see. And again, guys, let us know what you think. You know, I mean, like, I'm not sure. I mean, like, I'm assuming it would show up on here. I don't know if it's different on YouTube, man. Again, first time we're streaming this, guys. If you guys do comment anything, maybe we'll see it later. Sorry, I mean, I don't see it. I see it. Yeah. Look who it is, man. Wait, can you see it?
Yeah, right there on top. It says comments.
What?
All right, can I block him?
Oh shit. Hey, Levante from the Born Leaders. What's up, man? But yeah, Team Mercedes Monet, Team Tony over here. Comment down below who you think is gonna win. Okay, I'll be honest. I know who's gonna win. Yeah, I know who's gonna win. I'll admit it. But we'll wait till that happens.
I don't care.
Good for you. If it was Thunder Rosa versus Mercedes Monet,
I still wouldn't care because I want to be watching the company.
Okay, all fair. Okay, but yeah, man. Yeah. So we have Saturday this coming up. 2 big shows. It's gonna be very exciting. Personally, I'm looking more interested into Worlds Collide. Hopefully, I could at least catch that freaking Gable Vikingo match. We'll see.
And like I'm telling you, you should go back and watch a lot of the matches because your ass doesn't like watching the replays.
I know. We'll see, man. We'll see. And
what you mean we'll see? This part of the job. You actually have to watch them.
I know. But I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna try. Plus, it's free on YouTube. It's got to stay on there. So I'll go back.
As long as some of the Peacock shit that we watch, but you still don't go back and watch them.
It's not the same. Whatever.
It doesn't matter if it's the same or not. Your job is to actually see what happened.
All right.
That's the part of the fucking podcast.
I know.
We're not getting paid for the reactions. We're getting paid to see what actually happened.
I know.
I bet you got paid.
Alrighty. But besides that, man, yeah, those are the 2 big shows. You want to talk about why WWE sucks right now?
I mean, they've always sucked. They're just sucking more.
It just seems, it just doesn't.
And now that Triple H is showing his true colors, we're like, oh, okay.
Supposedly, go ahead.
And it was his decision to let them go.
Yeah, supposedly rumors are saying that it was Triple H who decided to let go of R-Truth, letting Carlito's, contract expire. I mean, why R-Truth, y'all?
I mean, there's probably could be a reason to it, but because everybody wants to keep hush hush about everything, which is making Triple H look like a bad guy. But at the same time, it's like until we actually know what's going on, he has to take the blame for all of this shit.
I guess so. It could still might be a work, I guess.
It could be, but I mean, same time, it couldn't.
We don't know for sure, man, until we left.
Because I know, because we know that anything in the Triple H era now, it's all about the money. Like they wouldn't mind like dropping somebody in order to get a little bit more money.
Yeah, in a way. I mean, mostly for me, it's mostly in those goddamn ticket prices, man.
And that's the start of it.
It really is. It really is. My fucking god. Almost the same price I paid for WrestleMania? God damn it. There's a bad side to that too, Levante, all right? So either way, it's a lose-lose. You see what he said?
I mean, he's starting his own company too, so what the fuck?
He's starting his own company, yeah, so we'll see those. What's it called? 14 and 1 or I?
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing with Vince.
Because now you're stuck between a shitty place and AEW, which is another shitty place. So you're like, fuck, where am I gonna look? I can't look at the fucking Lucha Libre one because now they're both working for both shitty places. I could look at the Indies, but y'all already know that the Indies are already signing up with either shitty place,
the whole WWE ID program and stuff too,
or if the ones that are with them, they're with AEW. Or, and if you look into Japan, they're already divided up in their shit too. So it's like, fuck, like we can't have anything good that isn't WWE or AEW poisoned. So you're like, fuck.
This feels like Monopoly. Oh, fuck.
It is.
Pretty much. But yeah, no, man. I mean, like, so that's the thing. I mean, you got to remember, to be honest, man, like, you know, like, I know there are some people who are like, man, maybe Vince was better. You still got complaints from Vince from when Vince was in charge, you know?
No, okay, hold on. Like, yeah, you still got complaints, but you would never see him putting promotion shit on the mat. He would never see the fucking prime bottle shit on the ringside. You would never see like all the shit that Triple H under the Triple H era doing. They wouldn't be doing that. You heard that they're gonna put the Slim Jim logo on the fucking
That
table?
is a little bit too much, but to be honest, man, I'm gonna be honest. Go ahead.
No, there's no point to it in the wrestling shit. Like, it's cool it doesn't bother you. It bothers us who grew up in that era of when we didn't have that.
I saw that shit too, man. But the thing is,
no, you didn't. Because if you didn't,
that shit didn't start until like late 2000s, early 2020.
When we saw it in the whole fucking Attitude Era shit, we had the Slim Jim shit, we had the Stacker 2 shit, we had all that, but it wasn't in the ring.
On the ring and all that stuff.
And that was the cool part, because at least we knew, okay, they're associated with wrestling, whatever, but we didn't see it in the ring. Now we're seeing it more in the ring, and we're like, dude, like, what the hell? Like, this is not supposed to be a corporate shit. They're supposed to be the thing that, like, distracts us from the corporate shit.
The thing is, man, I mean, for me, I also watch other combat sports. I watch boxing, I watch mixed martial arts.
Yeah, but that's them, and this is wrestling.
But it gives it more of that real sport kind of aspect. It doesn't affect the product itself. It gets them more money. It looks kind of weird.
Yeah, but if you look at the real world combat, most of them don't last 10, 20 minutes.
You mean like, what do you mean, matches?
Like the matches, they don't last 10, 20 minutes. Depending on the sport. With wrestling, the whole point is pay attention to whoever's on the mat, whoever's around the ring. Like, pay attention to them. Don't pay attention to the colorful lights. Don't pay attention to the logos. Don't pay attention.
But we're not. We're still paying attention to that. I'm not looking at the logos when I watch wrestling or boxing.
Yeah, but that's the point, though. Like, that's from what I liked about the Vince era. It's like there was nothing of that. It was only WWE, WWF, whatever the fuck, the name of the brand, Raw, SmackDown, the name pay-per-view, whatever, and that's it. And it was simple. And that's what I like. And that's what I like, because he kept it simple. You know? And
right.
With this shit, and with this shit,
comedic ideas.
Yeah, but at the time we didn't fucking know what was going back in the backstage.
Right. Well, that's true, yeah. But I guess
because there wasn't enough internet information. Maybe there was, but not for a lot of us. Same shit with now. It's like we see everything, and we're like, dude, like, just keep wrestling simple. Like, don't make it more complicated than what it is. Like, cool, we like the simple designs and shit, but that's it. Don't overdo it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then the bad thing about getting the sponsorships by all these companies is that eventually, one, you're gonna lose your identity as a wrestling promotion. And two, you're going to have to end up letting go of a few people that might not agree with certain sponsors.
Well, some of that shit's already happening.
Yeah, but I mean, and I'm not talking about like people that are, what do you call it? Like, I'm talking about like big star names. Like, eventually they're going to have to let go of somebody, like, with bigger name. And the fucking part is that they're showing that they're not going to have a problem with that.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's why I hate the now eras, because they're really showing wrestling is not for us anymore.
True.
And wrestling for that is just another sport, and you're like, oh fuck. Like, we already get that in football, we already get that in soccer, we already get that in baseball, basketball, you name it, any contact sport that isn't punching or whatever, but any contact sport, we already get that. But at the same time, it's like, dude, come on, really? We investing in the one thing that's really stood out for being simple, for being its own thing, for what, since the 60s, probably even further back, for being its own unique thing. you're fucking poisoning it by bringing in a lot of shit from the outside in. Like, come on, dude.
I mean, we'll see, man. Every era of wrestling has a high and a low, you know.
And we're hitting the super low of
We're
the
hitting the low
era.
right now, and who knows? In a few years, something's gonna happen to push it back up. It's always that roller coaster.
No, I know that, but at the same time, it's like we're not gonna see the high spot in a good few moments. I don't know. I would say years, but who knows?
It might take some years. Keep in mind that like the rocking wrestling era was pretty great. Then the mid '90s, a lot of people like criticize that.
But we're not talking about the eras of like the Vince shit. We're talking about because
we're talking about Triple H now. But that's the thing.
Yeah, but the thing is, this era of the Triple H doesn't count as the Renaissance because that was prior to this. But the point, what I'm saying is, the way he's going with it, with the whole TKO shit, the whole shit that they're doing with. Well, we're not talking about what do you call it, wrestling base. We're talking about the company base, because like now they're different management. It's all gonna go to shit. Because of all this shit that's going on.
But regardless, it's still just another roller coaster. It's with somebody else.
No, yeah, like we'll see who's like how it's gonna be, but I'm saying it's gonna be shit before we ever get to see something good.
It might be a few years, man, but again, it's still that constant roller coaster of ups and downs. In a way, yeah, no, he's got a point there. Triple H era, it is a TKO era now. It really is.
But the reason I'm saying Triple H era is because he's the head of WWE. He's not the head of the whole shit, but he's the one that's making the fucking calls right now.
Yeah, but even then, he still has to answer the TKO. That's the thing.
Yeah, but I'm talking about WWE. I'm not talking about TKO. I'm talking about WWE itself. That's why I'm saying the WWE shit. I'm not talking about the TKO shit. I'm talking about the WWE shit.
Gotcha.
Like, yeah, of course he has to answer to somebody, but I'm saying that's his era.
Gotcha.
Like, it might be the TKO era, but that's his era.
He's still a part of it. He plays a role.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, I mean, he's just the book. In a way, yeah, he is the booker right now.
And he's fucking up on it.
Well, I'm not going to say it's a bad booking right now. I mean, business decisions, yes, those are kind of like, again, like letting go of R-Truth. Did not need to do that. My God. Yeah. Like, my goodness, you know. I could understand you had to make some cuts with some superstars earlier, you know. I mean, you cut Braun Strowman. Okay, he was asking for a lot of money, and he wasn't really top card, you know.
And it wasn't that he was asking for a lot of money. They were just paying him way too much for what they were using him for.
Exactly. Yeah, that makes sense. But like, I mean, I doubt R-Truth was asking for that amount of money, and again, I don't know shit about this, but I'm assuming that backstage he was probably okay with what he was getting paid with. It matched what he was being used for, and to just let him go like that, like, you didn't have to. What the fuck? You know?
I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, but like that's the thing. I mean, besides that, I mean, you know, I mean, like compared to, I wouldn't say it's perfect, but again, like with Triple H, we still get some things. We get some stories that like make sense, help the talent and stuff. With Vince, to a degree, with Vince, it was kind of split, you know. Like half of it was great and it helped talent, some good storylines, but then the other half he didn't give a shit about. He just put people in random 24/7 championship matches, stupid comedic stuff, you know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see here. Bring Sean up to the main roster and demote Triple H back down to NXT.
Yeah. I mean, he has a point. He has a point.
As of right now, Sean is doing pretty damn well with NXT, so I wouldn't be surprised if that happens, you know?
No, but back to your shit is you need the comedic release.
You need the what?
The comedic release.
You do.
It's just not all the time.
Not all the time, yeah.
Because that's the point of wrestling. Because if you look, okay, like if you bring up Lucha Libre wrestling, what do you think La Parca is?
He's a little bit blend of both, and that's what I like about it.
No, we're talking about. We're not talking about LA Park. We're talking about La Parca, Triple A Parca.
The one that came. Yeah, he did a little bit of both. You know.
No, the one that passed.
Oh, you mean the new one?
No, the one that passed. That's not the new one.
That's what I'm talking about.
There's already a new one. What are you talking about? Whole different shit. Anyways, the one that passed, before he became a Parca, he was an exotic.
Oh, okay. That I didn't know.
Do you know what an exotic is?
Yes, I do.
Okay, for anybody that doesn't know what an exotic is, it's a wrestling character that portrays as being gay, or a little bit in that aspect. Yeah, and not all of them are gay, but some of them are just flamboyant as fuck, and it's cool when you look into it. But the whole point is, like, they were part of your comedic relief. Like, there's this one that everybody keeps calling the Mexican Rhea Ripley, and it's La Mamba.
He's called La Bamba?
La Mamba.
La Mamba, okay.
And but he talked about how, or was it him? I can't remember who else talked about it. But La Parca original, or the one that's from Mexico, before he became La Parca, he was an exotic.
I never knew that. Wow.
So that's why when he took over La Parca name, he just brought over a lot of his characters, a lot of characteristics to La Parca name.
Interesting.
And that's why when LA Park, the difference between him and La Parca is LA Park actually beats the shit out of you. La Parca is more like, I'm gonna play around with you a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah.
And La Parca's kid, the one that took up the mask again, he's a lot like his dad.
Gotcha. Cool. No, that's interesting, man.
But the point is that you need some kind of comedic relief here and there, or if you have a wrestler that's actually good with it, bring them in for that, which is R-Truth, which is Carlito in a way, which is
Chad Gable to do it too.
At his time, Eddie Guerrero was good at it too. But the point is, you need that comedic relief.
Yeah, true. But yeah, man, in a way, yeah, you definitely need the comedic relief. I mean, for sure. Yeah. It also depends, I mean, like, one of the things that a little differs, like, between Vince and Triple H is that Triple H does give them more leeway. Like, here's the main point, but go out and do it how you do it, Vince, a lot of complaints with Vince is that he overscripted everything, and, like, they'd be like, Vince, this isn't funny. To you it is, but it's not to us. I don't care. Say it.
Like, okay. You actually have to memorize the lines.
Exactly. And some could pull it off because they're giving their own inflection. Yeah. But at the end of the day, like, you gotta just let the talent go out there and do what they do. And if they succeed, cool. And if they don't, they know where to work on their weak spots, So again, there's always that good and bad between whoever's in charge.
Oh yeah.
Exactly, man. But Triple H right now, it can't be fully his fault. Again, he has to answer to people, but he's still making big decisions that do affect it. As of right now, that honeymoon phase, when Vince retired, that's over. Now we're really starting to see that whole, like,
we're like, fuck, and I can't just abandon shit because everywhere we go, it's the same shit.
I guess, man. Hey, don't forget, like, I mean, well, going back to them, AEW, their first couple of years were amazing, but
only the first two, and that's it.
We kind of saw what started to go ups and downs. I'm not gonna lie, though, they are starting to hold themselves together a little bit more. I mean, no more big arenas. They're doing small arenas because, let's be honest, they're not going to fill up those big stadiums anymore or whatever,
Who was that one wrestler, the female wrestler, they put a camera on? Like, they put a camera on her chest shit, and she does, like, the whole, the Charlotte Flair, like, back shit. Like, when she does the bridge. And then she pointed the camera towards where the seats were at, and they were empty as fuck.
Oh, fuck.
And I was like, what the fuck?
Well, that shows you everything.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, man, they swallowed their ego a little bit, you know. I mean, they were like, okay, yeah, we're not gonna fill these stadiums anymore. Let's do smaller.
Because they're not top dogs, dude.
They're not anymore. Nah.
Like they were in the first 2 years they were good, but at the same time it's like, dude, like gotta learn how to pace themselves.
Yeah, I mean, you know, people left and all that stuff here and there, but again, during that time, freaking 2019, when everybody was complaining about Vince's booking and all that stuff, AEW was the alternative, and it worked out. Then Vince left.
But the thing is, now we don't have an alternative for either one. So, like, fuck.
No, we don't. Unless another company comes up again, we will see.
Fuck it. Now it's time to watch baseball. Fuck it. I'm gonna watch baseball.
I mean, I'm just waiting for that freaking Canelo Crawford fight, man. You know, take a little break from wrestling.
And man, you already know who's gonna win that shit.
I don't actually.
You already know Canelo's gonna win that shit.
You may be, man, but that's a whole nother podcast. Should we start a boxing podcast?
Oh,
no.
Fuck no.
No.
But if we know Mexican boxing, he's gonna win that shit.
I like them both. I don't know, man. We'll see. Yeah.
Wait, who's organizing that one?
Huh?
Who's organizing that one?
I'll have to double check on that. I really hope it's not Saudi Arabia, because I didn't watch Canelo's last fight because, you know, I think it's gonna be in Vegas though. I'll have to double check on that.
Oh, then yeah, Canelo's gonna win. What the fuck?
Who knows?
If it's in Vegas, of course he's gonna win.
I don't know, man. You can't doubt Crawford though. Dude's the beast. We'll see.
It's in Vegas, dog.
I know, but we'll see, bro. We'll see.
Oh, it got called off.
Well, it got rescheduled. They kept like changing the date. It's officially now in September. They had said midsummer or some shit, but now it's officially in September.
In September.
That's what I said, September.
And in Hispanic Heritage Month.
I know.
Oh yeah, he's gonna win that shit.
Who knows, bro? Who knows?
There's dude, like how LA Park said, in every major sport, there's somebody that's controlling the fucking results. You already know who's winning that shit. You don't need to like speculate. You already know who's winning that shit. LA Park said it. Canek said it. Me and Mascara said it. You already know. Is that well, we'll see. We already know.
I'm staying unbiased. I'm staying clear-minded. I'm going in there just to enjoy a fight. We'll see. Whoever comes out on top, cool.
It's gonna be like the fucking Tyson versus Paul match.
Oh, fuck that match. But
yeah.
So going back to, well, actually, good segue there. Going back to WWE. A lot of people complaining about Logan Paul being in the high card. Personally, I'm not even sure if he's actually top card.
He's not top card.
He's not, but I mean, again, like he's being mostly used just to bring the attention in from like younger audiences and all that stuff.
It's for YouTubers.
I know.
It's for the YouTube generation. It ain't for us. It's for the fucking YouTube generation.
Well, keep in mind, man, they're trying to appeal to the younger kids. You get the kids watching, oh, I know this guy. I'll try this wrestling stuff. And then through that, they could discover more about wrestling and discover some of the past stuff and, like, be more interested.
Yeah, they're also going to learn to go fucking film in that fucking forest in Japan. Or be like fucking Mr. Beast filming in the fucking Mayan temples without permission.
He did that. I don't even know what the fuck.
He did that shit.
I mean, fuck these guys.
And also supposed to promote his chocolate shit.
Yeah.
And he's getting sued by the government.
No surprise there. Alrighty. Well, little segue, man. Looks like we got a question from Levante. You want to answer?
That's not a question.
It is a question.
No, she's. Did she sign with WWE?
Well, we don't know for sure, but she's not on the AEW roster anymore. So I think for sure we're gonna see Mariah May because they just let's see here. Roxanne Perez is no longer there, or Stephanie Vaquer. They're gonna need something very impactful to fill in that spot, And Mariah May, the incredible work she did in AEW, like that could transfer over very well to NXT.
Huh.
I mean, book her with the right opponent, give her a good story, let her like wrestle how she wrestles, all that stuff. Let her do her own character. I think so.
Oh, I thought she did.
Well, supposedly I wouldn't be surprised, man, but I think she's in the works. We're going to see her in WWE NXT very soon.
Probably.
Probably, yeah. We might see her going for who's the JC Jane right now as a champ, so that'll be interesting.
Fool, let them debut first. Don't stop trying to like pair them up with a champion.
I mean, how
let them debut first.
All right, debut, and then we'll see where they go from there. Feud or something. But yeah. Man, I mean, let's see here. Besides that, yeah, that's pretty much all there is right now. I mean, like, what the fuck is wrong with WWE right now,
What the fuck is wrong with wrestling right now? That's the thing.
Unfortunately, we're on that low of the roller coaster. We'll get back to that high. Who knows when? But
Oh, why when you said high, your voice went higher?
What?
Your voice went higher.
My voice does that dumb shit all the time.
In pitch tone, exactly what you said. Oh, we're gonna get high.
Sure, it does that. Right now we're on a low. There we go. Matched it.
Yeah, no.
Wish I had those deep vocals, but oh well. Anything else on your mind, man?
Nah.
Alrighty. You know what? Technically, yeah, it looks like Levante's the only one here. Thanks for the support, man. Again, like I know Tuesday we got people working and stuff, but luckily we have it off. What was I gonna say? Oh, I guess even if it's just Levante. Oh wait, we also have another question. We technically have a question from last time, man. And Levante, if you got another question for us, you want to share that now? Feel free to. We'll wait for you, man. But yeah, man. I guess question section now.
Yeah.
Sure. So last week we had a question. Last week, whenever we recorded last time.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah. So
no,
2 weeks ago,
it was a month ago.
What?
It was a month ago.
When we had questions? Yeah. We had a question from Tian Couponer about like if you could change any of the results of a match, what would it be?
We answered that one.
Yeah, I thought he meant WrestleMania since it was under our WrestleMania one, but he actually corrected me. He meant like any match overall.
Yeah, we're not redoing that question, dog. No, because I already see your face. We're not redoing that question.
It's fun. No.
Yeah, we're not redoing that question.
Damn, you're just gonna deny Tian Couponer the whole.
No, I'm denying you the chance to answer whatever the fuck you had in mind.
I just have it's a simple, short little one, man. Like,
no, there's
I'm
no
not
short
gonna go
shit.
on a rant.
There's no short shit with you. No,
I'm not going on a rant.
Yeah, no.
You want to go first?
No, I'm not answering. We're not doing this shit.
It's a simple, short one.
No.
Sorry, Tian Couponer. Oni hates you. I'm kidding.
No, I hate this fucker that whenever he says, "Oh, it's gonna be short," it's never short. It's always like a 30-minute, 40-minute section.
Whatever.
No.
All right, whatever. Yeah, I'll reply to you in the comments, Tian Couponer. Just comment below. Alrighty. But yeah, I mean, like, Levante, if you're still watching, you got any questions? Any chaotic questions for Oni? I'm kidding. Or not. What do you know? Looks like your mic's off, man. Or pardon me. But yeah, man. Let's see here. But that's about it for us, y'all. Let's see here. How do you guys feel about, all that stuff? Yeah, Levante replied, man.
Yeah, no, I can see it.
Alrighty. But yeah, yeah, okay. But yeah, if you got you got one more question, man, we'll answer it. But if not, want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts right now on this whole, let's be honest, down low era of wrestling right now? I know it's not all bad, but
it sucks.
Yeah, it kind of does. I mean, when you can't even afford to put a show. Yeah. All right, man. You know what? Yeah, we got one last one question for me, obviously. Do you think Tony Storm will return to WWE? And if so, do you think we'll bring the timeless gimmick over? I could see Tony returning. It would be kind of cheap just to have her redo the whole timeless gimmick. I love it, but she has shown that she could be very creative. I would say come in with something new. Come in with something new. Surprise us. Take the world by storm again. Oh, I did. That was not intentional. Oh my God. Yes, comedic genius. No, I'm not. Okay. I admit it. I'm not. That was just happenstance, but whatever. But yeah, man, if Tony Storm comes back, something different. Reinvention. It's all about reinvention. Reinvention.
You said the same shit 3-4 times, and not one time did it ever change.
All right, whatever. But you, man.
I don't give a fuck.
Alrighty.
Like, she could be bad, she couldn't be bad. Like, I don't really care.
Yeah, it depends who gives her the better deal. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Alrighty. But yeah, guys, just a quick little video to see, like, talk about what's
quick little video, my ass.
It's an hour. We've got whatever.
Quick little video, my ass.
All right, whatever. But yeah, just some. Basically, we got some stuff coming up this week. Cool. WWE. Seriously, what the fuck's wrong with y'all right now?
Fuck you.
But indeed, yeah. There you go.
No, you're doing too much. Why you blowing WWE?
Fuck you. Okay, whatever.
You're the one who set it up.
Okay. So, job as a podcaster to care. I guess so, man. I'm trying to, but like, with WWE where it's at right now, it's like, Again, there's some good shit. I'm excited for the lucha. I'm excited for stuff. It's just outside of the storylines, outside of characters, outside of the ring work. Business-wise, I don't know, man. That's just not sitting right with me right now. Oh well. Any last things, man?
Nope.
Yeah, but regardless, Money in the Bank. We got different ways to. Again, we're still experimenting with this. We'll go ahead and play around with some of this stuff next time. And I guess thank you, StreamYard, wherever that little logo is gonna be. Thanks for the what's this crap called? The platform, yeah. And
thank you for what this crap is for.
all right. But yeah, again, the live stream should still be available on the channel once you guys see it. All that stuff. First time trying it out and stuff. It's probably much easier than recording, cutting, and then all that stuff.
Yeah.
Alrighty. But yeah, guys, let us know if you're excited for Money in the Bank. It's gonna be cool. All that stuff. I'm calling cash in that night from Seth Rollins. We'll see. Wait and see. Any remarks on that, man?
Nope.
Alrighty. We will wait and see. But yeah, guys, feel free to comment down below. Thanks, Levante, for joining in on the chat. Well, next time we do a live stream, we'll promote it early on, a couple days in advance for you guys if you want to catch it next time, all that stuff. First time, we kind of had to, But yeah, alrighty, guys. We'll go ahead and call it on the stream and all that. Alrighty, again, thanks again, Levante, for the questions, all that stuff. we will see you guys next week in the tournament episode. Instagram, go vote, please. Alrighty. Alright, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out. And